Welcome back, folks, to Car Brand Infos. Today, in automotive news, Toyota has basically recalled 381,000 vehicles, Tacoma pickup trucks, to fix a potential crash risk. So you want to make sure that if you have a Tacoma, that you get it into the dealerships and get this recall looked at. If your vehicle is one of the ones, quickest way to find out is to check your VIN. But let's see a little bit more detail about what's happening here. So the midsize pickup truck potential problem with the vehicle rear axle that can increase risk of crash. The manufacturer is basically putting out this memo to alert all their consumers who may be a part of this 381,000 units that need to come back and have this problem looked at. So you want to go ahead and get that checked out. You can either call your dealership, the nearest one near you, and have them run the VIN to see if you haven't received some kind of notification in the mail from Toyota, to basically see if your vehicle is one of the ones that have to go back. Let's look at some other news here. Also, Toyota has announced that they're going to do a very large pay increase for their employees at their factories. It's going to be one of the largest pay increases in the Japanese automotive industry. I think Nissan is also planning to do the same, to do a wage hike. Very much long overdue for a lot of Americans. But so those are two big newses today from Toyota and now Nissan, because Nissan has also made the announcement that they're going to have a wage increase at their factories. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on with Mazda as well. Let's see if these guys are also going to participate in a wage hike. Now, Mazda only has the one factory here in the United States, which is located in Huntsville, Alabama. It builds the CX-50. I do believe they're also making a change there of leadership, who is currently running the place. They're going to have somebody step up. Excuse me. Step up and make some changes there. Now, keep in mind, also, Mazda has the CX-70 coming 2025. First CX-70 ever. Shares the same platform as CX-90. Pricing for both those vehicles have come down. So expectation for Mazda is planning on moving a lot of units here in the United States. Let's see. So it looks like Mazda has not really made any announcements for this, but no, here it is. So pricing for the CX-90 slash by about 4,000. I suspect that depends on certain models. Maybe Mazda will also reduce how many models there are in the CX-90. make it similar to the 70. There's only, I think, 5 to 6 models of the 70, whereas the 90 currently have 8 with the gas powered motor and 3 of the plug-in hybrid PHEV. So maybe they will reduce them so it's not as confusing. Which is pretty nice. So let's take a look and see what's happening in Honda's world. Let's see if they also attend to increase wages on their end. The only news that seems to be coming out of Honda right now is that a partial potential effort between Nissan and Honda of working on EVs. That would be a pretty interesting matchup for the two Japanese companies to try to partner up to work on EVs. We also have a recall from Honda on the Passport and Ridgeline, potential loss of steering control. 2023 models. So again, if a recall is out, make sure you check with your local dealer and to check to see, run your VIN to see if you have one of the vehicles that might be listed for a recall. You want to get these things taken care of because obviously when you're driving and there's something at risk, we want to make sure that everybody's going to be safe. So please check in with your local dealers and to see if you can get the recall done. If you haven't heard directly from the manufacturer, most times they'll send out a letter letting you know that your vehicle is one of the ones that have the recall and need to have it repaired or done. It's good when they're ahead of the game and they're making their post. So just make sure you guys follow up with that. Let's take a look at the American car brands. So General Motors announced that the Chevy Blazer EV pricing slashed below 50,000. So to help with sales, so they're going to reduce the price of this vehicle. I believe rightfully so because they were starting off at a really high price. So they want to increase more people looking into EVs, and it's good that they're starting to slash prices on these vehicles. This might be it for us today, folks. As far as for what I can see in the news and the brands that you care about and love and follow, tune in for more. But right now, as you can see, just not a lot going on. No new vehicles announcements or anything like that at this point. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure if your vehicle is up for recall, make sure you check and sometimes you can actually check just online to see if your vehicle is one of the vehicles for a recall. So you want to check those things out and get any work that needs to be done. There should be no cost to you to get the recall. So just make sure you reach out to your local dealer and get those things followed up with. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.